What up, nerds? I'm Lester, and welcome to Your Mom's Basement, and this is 8th edition 40K. My opponent today is Nick. Look at him. Look at that mug.
I'm back.
And yeah, he's back, but not in black. That's me. I'm in black. And we're having, once again, Space Wolves versus Craftworld's Eldar. We'll come back with the... Eldar. You like it? Mm-hmm. Do you like it?
That's great.
Yeah. You dirty Xeno scum. I hope you're ready to get purged. Coming back with the forces at roughly 50 power level. First up, we have the Eldar forces. Who's this right here?
That's a Farseer Skyrunner.
Farseer Skyrunner.
Yeah.
Right. And then this Batwing looking thing?
That is a Hemlock Wraithfighter.
Hemlock Wraithfighter. It sounds like... Wasn't Hemlock the name of a like an anime?
It could
with
have
a
been.
space pirate?
It's a kill planet bastard.
Oh.
Oh. Thanks, Arbiter.
All right. Well, and this big ugly thing?
That's a Wraithknight.
Yeah. It's so gross looking.
Yeah, super gross.
Yeah, it's the worst looking thing on this table right now.
It's horrible.
Yeah. With its... Oh, is that its wound counters there?
Yep.
So it's got 24 wounds?
It's got 24 wounds.
Gross. And these little cone heads here.
4 Dire Avengers and a Dire Avenger Exarch.
Okay. The Exarch's the guy with
the flag on his back there.
Oh, not the guy not wearing a helmet?
Yep.
Oh, geez. See, if these were Space Marines, it would be the guy not wearing his helmet.
No,
That'd be
it's the guy with the big flag saying, "Hey, look at me! Shoot me! Shoot me!"
All right. Yeah. So is that all you brought?
That's everything.
This is 50 power level worth of Eldar.
Yep.
Or what was it? 49 exactly?
49 exactly.
Oh man. All right. Next up, the Space Wolves. All right, and now for the Space Wolves, we have a Wolf Lord in Gravis armor. He is packing his Boltstorm Gauntlet and Mastercrafted Power Sword. Then we have a pair of Primaris Lieutenants. They both have Mastercrafted Auto Bolt Rifles. Then we have 2 squads of Intercessors. They have bolt pistols, bolt rifles, bolt guns, and frag grenades and crack grenades. They forgot their heavy bolters and their las cannons. Here in the back, we have a Primaris Agent. He's got the Astartes banner, and a bolt pistol and a bolt rifle, frag grenade, crack grenade. Next up, the Inceptor squad, each with 2 assault bolters. And finally, last but certainly not least, and probably my favorite, the Hellblasters with their plasma incinerators. So, those of you watching have probably figured out, this is just the Dark Imperium box. And yeah, I haven't had a good chance to really try out the Dark Imperium stuff. So that's happening today against a tiny force of Eldar.
Super tiny.
Oh, so tiny.
Get rolled by a Wraithknight.
Yeah, probably will get rolled by that Wraithknight, though.
We'll see.
Coming back with the mission. All right. So to determine whether we're playing an Eternal War mission or a Maelstrom of War mission, I am going to roll D6. 1 to 3, Eternal War. 4 to 6, Maelstrom of War. I rolled a 3, so an Eternal War mission. Now, Nick, go ahead and roll a D6 to pick the mission. Go ahead and roll that again. That's a 2. No mercy. So we've set up the terrain, as you can see here. Now it's time for us to roll off. The winner gets to choose which deployment map we use, and also, also what deployment zone they have.
All right.
Da 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 da! Ooh, look at that 5. Ooh, you got that 3. All right. So as far as deployment zones go, I don't know exactly where I want you. We're gonna go with the search and destroy deployment zone because it's interesting.
It is.
And as we're playing on this 4x4, it's gonna be easy to mark. And I'm gonna choose this side as my deployment zone. So yours will be that corner. All right, and we'll come back after deployment. Are deployed for No Mercy. No Mercy is a simple kill points mission with Slay the Warlord. Who's your Warlord?
Farseer Skyrunner.
All right, my Warlord is the Wolf Lord in Gravis armor.
How many wounds does he have?
He has 6 wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not enough to pick him out.
Yeah, he's hiding pretty good amongst the troops there. All right. What's your Farseer packing for heat?
Farseer for heat. He is packing a shuriken pistol, singing spear, and twin shuriken catapult.
Oh.
He's also a psyker, obviously.
Yep.
He has doom, guide, and smite.
That smite though.
And then the Dire Avengers are armed with Avenger shuriken catapults and sunburst grenades.
Okay.
The Hemlock Wraithfighter.
Oh, that's over there.
He's armed with Conceal, Reveal, and Smite.
Neat.
Heavy D-Scythes.
Ooh.
And that's pretty much it for him.
Yep.
And then the Wraithknight has 2 star cannons and a sun cannon and scatter shield.
All right. So we can see the tiny, minuscule forces of the Eldar are all hanging out in this corner. We're a little more spread out over here. Not much, though. With the Wolf Lord in Gravis armor hiding amongst the Hellblasters and the Primaris Ancient. Also over here, in the center of this formation, is the Primaris Lieutenant and the Intercessors. Our other Primaris Lieutenant and Intercessors are hanging out in here, looking to have that cover. And then high in orbit are the Inceptors, waiting to pounce on something. All right, so Nick finished deploying first for obvious reasons, so he's going to have first turn. So let's go on to Eldar, turn 1. All right, Eldar, turn 1. Here we go with the movement phase.
Yep. So, Farseer Skyrunner.
All right.
He's going to advance 16 inches.
Okay.
And it'll put him right about over there.
All right.
So,
you need to make 19 dangerous terrain tests now.
God, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, I'm glad, but I'm also not glad.
All right, so, and he's going to pivot.
Okay.
And then he's going to move 20 inches.
Yep.
And then, because Eldar, he's also going to pivot again.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so jealous of that.
Wraithknight.
Yep.
He's going to move 24 inches out this way.
Just stomping, stomping, stomping.
To about there.
Oh, no.
And these guys are going to stay right where they are for the time being.
What? Why?
You know, because I like them there.
I don't like them there.
So that's gonna be it for the movement phase.
All right, on to shooting. Guns o'clock.
You mean psychic?
All right.
Psychic phase?
Yep, on to the psychic phase.
Yeah.
Psychicoclock.com.
Okay.
The only psychic on the field gonna try some shit.
2 psychics.
Two psychers are on the field? Oh, right.
That's a psychic.
That's a psyker. Oh, my gosh. That's so scary.
He's gonna attempt to cast Smite on them.
On which guys?
These guys right here.
Yeah. Well, they're not 1 unit.
Okay.
That's actually like 5 units.
This guy right here. It's
Okay.
The front.
All right. The intercessors.
Intercessors. All right, looking for. Let's see, above a 5.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. And that's going to mean D6 mortal wounds?
D3.
Okay. You rolled a 10?
Yes.
Doesn't that have a...
Oh, yeah. The target's at D6. You're right.
Yep. So D6 mortal wounds.
2.
2. That is 1 intercessor gone. And that's going to be this bat guy.
And then the Wraith Fighter.
Yep.
He is...
All right. So the... What's the Wraith Fighter casting?
He's going to attempt to cast Conceal on himself.
Okay.
So, looking for above a 6.
All right. And he gets it. All right.
So that just means you have to subtract 1 from all of your hit rolls for ranged weapons
Oh, snap.
when trying to hit him.
Oh, on top of hard to hit?
On top of hard to hit.
Oh my gosh. -2 to hit?
Yes.
Lame. Well, awesome, but lame for me.
On the shooting phase.
Yep. Eldar, turn 1. Shoosting McShoosting time.
Yes. So Hemlock Wraithfighter
Yep.
is going to be shooting his heavy D sides into your what are those?
The Hellblasters?
The
What's the
Hellblasters.
range on the D-sides?
It is. Sorry, 1 second. 16 inches.
16 inches, all right.
And there's 2 of them. So 2 assault D3.
Okay. Ooh, that's so bad.
So the first one.
Yep.
So,
So
2.
a 2. And then
a 3.
3.
So 5.
So
and those
5.
are auto hits.
5 auto hits. All right. You're going to be wounding on 2s because they're strength 10.
Strength 10.
Yep. So wounding on 2s.
Okay. Sorry, how many do we have?
5.
5.
Okay.
That's mediocre. So that's
That's
3
3 wounds. What's
3
the
wounds.
AP?
AP minus 4.
AP minus 4.
2 damage.
Okay. So, that means that's 6 damage coming my way that I can't save. So that's 3 Hellblasters dead. So now I roll 3d6 due to the Primaris Ancient. And that's going to be 2 guys that get to fire as if it was their shooting phase. So they're going to fire back. Actually, they're going to shoot their weapons at your boss man.
Okay.
They have a 30-inch range, but you're out of rapid-fire range, unfortunately. They're going to both be firing in danger mode, in supercharged mode, because why not? They're already dead. All right. So they are hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s due to the Wolf Lord being hidden amongst that pack.
What's the special rule for that?
That is the Astartes Banner on the Primaris Ancient. Anyways, hitting on 3s, re-rolling that 1 because of the Wolf Lord. Boop, that's 2 hits. What's his toughness?
Toughness 4.
Toughness is 4. So with him having toughness 4, these are strength 8. I'm wounding on 2s. And I'm going to use one of my 3 command points to re-roll this. So I have 2 command points remaining. All right, so that's 2 wounds. The AP minus 4, 2 damage.
AP minus 4. Okay, so I'm just going to do my invuln save then.
Yep.
So the 4 up invuln save.
4 of invuln.
2 times.
Yep.
Make 1.
Okay, so you take 2.
2 damage. So that puts him down to 4 wounds.
All right, 4 wounds remaining, and I lose 3 Hellblasters. I'm going to go 1, 2, and... Oh, he hasn't shot yet, right? So, 3.
Right.
All right, that's 3 Hellblasters down. The Wraithknight.
Wraithknight's going to shoot those freaking Hellblasters again.
All right.
With both of his star cannons to
Yep.
start off with. Those are heavy 2
Yep.
each. He is going to be, let's see,
Oh, does he...
hitting on 3s.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. They are toughness 4.
That is strength 6.
Okay, so you're going to be wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Changing dice.
All
right.
So 1 wound.
1 wound.
It's damage 3, AP minus 3.
Damage 3, AP minus 3. They have a 3-up save. So 6 up. 1 6-up save. Coming right up. I swear.
Hey!
Yeah. Hey! Happened. So they're good.
They are good. Now he's going to shoot his sun cannon.
Ooh.
Heavy 2d6.
Also into the Hellblasters?
Also into the Hellblasters.
Ooh. Oh.
So 3 shots.
Oh, okay. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Come on. Come on. Oh, 3 hits. Okay. What's the damage on that?
It's strength 6.
Strength 6. So wounding on 3s again.
Wounding on 3s again.
Poor Hellblasters. Oh,
2
that's
wounds.
2 wounds.
And that is D3 damage.
What's the AP?
AP minus 3. Also.
AP minus 3. So 6-up saves. I got 1, and so you get 1 D3 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. So that's another Hellblaster down. So here we go with the...
Don't roll a 6 again.
I really hope I roll all sorts of 6s here.
Thank you.
I didn't. So he doesn't get to do the cool Astartes Banner thing.
Yeah. And that'll be it for Eldar turn 1.
All right, that's it for Eldar turn 1. Actually, I think I might have to do something in the morale phase. Stand by. All right, so in the Eldar morale phase, my single remaining Hellblaster needs to roll morale. And he needs to roll
a 6. He needs to roll a 6.
Roll a 6. So if I roll a 6, he will run. Well, if I roll 2 6s, because, yeah, and they shall know no fear. He's fine. So he stays in the fight. And now we move on to Space Wolves, turn 1. To Space Wolves, turn 1 in the movement phase. We spend a bunch of time messing with our tape measure. The intercessors are going to move this way. He's going to get on this line. And we're going to set up a formation here. Boop, 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 boop. That's actually the lieutenant. So this guy's going to move here. And this guy is going to move back. He's not going to go the full. He's not going to go the full distance. Then the lieutenant is going to move his happy ass right here behind his guys that he's responsible for. The boss man, he's going to advance. He's going to advance. So he can move a total of 8 inches, but 6 should do. 6 shall do. Indeed. Boop. This remaining, the last Hellblaster, the last of the Mohicans, he's going to move his 6 inches. So he's right here, lined up with the intercessors. And then this, the Primaris Ancient, he's going to move up, and he's going to stay right here and just keep being the standard bearer for the boss. These guys over here, they're going to stay there in cover because they like that. And at the end of my movement phase, my Inceptors are going to drop, and they're going to drop down right behind this conveniently pre-measured die. And then it's going to be on to the shooting phase once I get these guys all arranged properly. Yeah. Things are looking good. We're going to start with the Inceptors firing their 18 die from their assault bolters into the
Dire Avengers.
The Dire Avengers. All right. So we're going to be hitting on 3s. Oops, that's a drop die. Ooh, that's probably more average than it looks at first glance. Actually, it's pretty good. All right. And the, what's your toughness?
I believe it's toughness 4.
Okay. Well, these are strength 5.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. All right. Not enough to be doubled, so I'm not wounding on 2s. I'm wounding on 3s. All right. So that is that many wounds. It is AP -1.
AP -1. All right, so
Yep.
I'm still looking at a 4-up save.
Yes, sir. Hopefully those die don't roll as well for you as they did for me. 4 ups. All right.
So
Looks
1,
like
2, 3.
Yep, 3 of them go down. Well, that's 1 damage each. I don't know how many wounds you have.
Yeah, they each have 1 wound. Actually, I'm going to place one of them on the Dire Avenger Exarch.
Oh, okay.
He will still have 1 wound left.
Okay.
And then 2 will go.
2 will go down. All right. Perfect. All right. And then over here we have the intercessors with 30-inch range. So I think your Wraithknight is going to be in range of all of them. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So that's going to be 5 shots. 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s. All right. Only 2 hits.
Toughness 8.
Toughness 8. So with their bolt rifles, their strength 4. So wounding on 6s. All right, that's no wounds. The lieutenant that is amongst that squad, he is going to be firing his master crafted auto bolt rifle with its 24-inch range. Probably in range. Oh, he's out of range. So he's actually going to be shooting at the Wraith Fighter. It is Assault 2. He's going to be hitting on 5s. Nope, no hits. Now the Intercessors are going to be firing at your big bad boss man. They're mostly in rapid fire range. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, rerolling these 2 1s. So this 2 goes away. Still hitting on 3s. Okay. And then your toughness.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s to wound due to the lieutenant. Okay, so this one just goes away. These 2 get rerolled. And these 3s go away as well. That was a 6 that I knocked over. Okay. All right, so that's 3 wounds.
Okay.
They are... They are AP -1.
AP -1.
Yes.
He's got a 4-up armor then, or a 4-up invuln. So either
Does
or.
either or. Ooh. Ooh, those 3 ones.
I'm going to spend a command point
Yep.
to re-roll one of those.
Yep. Switching to the Chaos die.
Yep.
That one works out better
So
for you.
that's 2.
2 wounds left. All right. Next up, the Hellblaster. He's going to be firing in super secret danger mode. Because you're toughness 4, and I want to wound you on 2s. All right. So, hitting on 3, rerolling 1s. Doesn't need to reroll anything. Wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. Hey, good thing we got those lieutenant rerolls. There we go. That's 2 wounds, AP -4. So you're looking for your 4-up invuln, and it's 2 damage for each one of these.
Yep.
Or your 4-up invuln, not your 2-up invuln. Oh, could you imagine a 2-up invuln?
Great.
Oh!
Got them both.
Made them both. All right.
Thank you, Chaos.
Yeah. And I think the only shooting I have left over here is the Ancient, but he's not within rapid fire range. So he's also going to be shooting with a bolt rifle, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oop, doesn't reroll. All right. So that's all of my shooting. Now I'm going to move on to my charge phase, where my Inceptors are declaring a charge on your dire foes, dire Avengers.
Dire Avengers. So they are going to get Overwatch.
Yep.
So that is going to be 6 dice.
Yep, looking for 6s.
Yep.
Ooh, I see at least one.
1 6.
1 6. All right. They are toughness 4. Oh, no, they're toughness 5. Excuse me.
Toughness 5.
Yep.
It is strength 4.
All right, so you're wounding on 5s.
Only got 5s.
Oop,
That's a 5.
That is a 5. Okay. And
AP not.
AP not. So I'm looking for a 3-up save. Make
Got it.
All right. And now, time to measure out and do this charge. Right. So, we missed a special rule. These guys actually hit on Overwatch on 5s.
Yep.
And then we reviewed the footage to see he had one more 5. So go ahead and wound on 5s. All right, no
not a
wound.
wound.
All
So
right,
we're good.
We're good. All right, so Nick was smart enough to remove the backmost guy when I did some shooting. And now I have to make a 10-inch charge as opposed to the 9-inch charge I had to make before. So, 10-inch charge, here we go. Using your own chaos die.
That won't work. Told you.
I'm going to use my
Didn't you
second
already
command
use
point.
command point this turn?
Nope,
Or
not.
that was last turn.
It's phase. It's by phase.
That's by phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a command point. Arbiter, if you can go ahead and take that blue die and roll it to 1, please. Thank you. And do I make it?
No blood.
5.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got
11 inches. All right. Tape measure. Can you go ahead and pull that out to 11 inches for me, please? So I don't have to keep using my mouth. You don't have to hold it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just holds on its own, right? Pretty neat. Okay, so...
Yeah, that gets him in there.
Yeah, that's going to get this guy here. And we're going to have to assume some wobbly model syndrome.
Yep.
This guy is going to go here. And once again, wobbly model syndrome, where we know where they actually are. And then the last Inceptor Sergeant, he is going to stand proudly in front of his men right here. Oh, actually, that's not the Inceptor Sergeant. Inceptor Sergeant's over there. All right, and now for the Inceptor's really cool rule. Roll a d6 time. Or roll a d6 each time an Inceptor finishes a charge move within 1 inch of an enemy unit. Oh, hey, look, it happened 3 times. On a 6, that unit suffers a mortal wound. So, looking for 6s. Oh, got 1. So they suffer 1 mortal wound, which can't be saved. All right. So now we're going to move on to the fight phase. And because I charged, I'm going to go first. So I'll pile Sarge in here just to make sure he gets into the fight. If he can stay. He stays. Okay. So first up, my Sergeant has 3 attacks. Each Inceptor has 2 more. So they're going to be hitting on 3s. Okay, that's a bunch. That's a bunch of hits. Mm-hmm. All right, you are toughness.
Toughness 3, I believe.
Toughness 3. All right. So strength 4, wounding on 3s, and this is going to be AP naught once it's done. Okay. All right. So that's 5 wounds. Oh no! That's
cover,
like
no cover bonus in melee, correct?
No, sir.
Okay. So 4 up save.
4 up save. All right. Oh, you failed only 1. Ugh.
They are gone.
Are they?
Yeah.
How many did you fail?
I failed 4 of them.
Oh. Okay.
4. Oh.
No.
No, I only failed 1. You're right.
You only failed 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Which actually. Too many dudes.
Yep. Too many dudes.
I'm gonna spend a command point.
Okay. Reroll that one.
Reroll that one.
All right. 4 up. Come on, not a 4.
Yeah.
Ah! All right. So you stay totally fine in melee.
Yep.
All right.
So they get 3 attacks in melee.
Okay.
The Exarch gets a base of 2.
Neat.
Let's see. They're going to be hitting on 3s.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll that one again.
Okay. Nope.
All right.
So 1 hit.
Yep.
Strength 4.
Mm-hmm. Toughness 5. So you're going to be wounding on 5.
Excuse me, strength 3. So wounding on 6s.
5.
5s.
Yep.
Nope.
No wounds. All right. So we're just stuck in melee over there. Unless you wander off. All right. So that. Your morale or my morale phase.
Yep.
These guys are going to just have to make a quick morale check.
Yes. It's leadership, right?
Yes.
2d6.
1d6.
1d6.
1d6, and you add the number of models they lost.
Okay. So I need a 5 or a 6.
1. You're good. All right. Okay, so that is it for Space Wolves. Turn 1 on to Eldar. Turn 2. All right, Eldar, turn 2, movement phase.
Yep. And Farseer Skyrunner is going to run away screaming.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
I mean,
He's going to run over to here.
yeah.
Well, move over to here.
Okay. Is he advancing? Or is that just part of his regular move?
That's just his regular move.
Cool.
16 inches.
Yeah.
Hemlock Wraithfighter.
All right.
He's going to pivot.
Okay.
And then move.
Yep.
And then pivot again.
Oh, snap.
He's going to pivot.
Yep.
And he will move 20 inches.
Yep. Word.
Yes. And
That maneuverability, though.
that's so great. He's just going to move
Yep.
a little bit.
It's okay. Just move him.
Over to here.
Okay. Getting a little close for my to my inceptors. Intercessors?
Incessors?
I don't know.
Incestors?
Ew. All right, on to the Smykic phase.
Psychic phase. In case you didn't already know,
Yep. I'm pretty sure some things are gonna get smoked. Right. Psychic phase.
Psychic phase. He's going to attempt to cast Smite at these guys.
Okay.
Gotta get higher than a 5.
Oh.
Tied on a 5.
You got it.
Okay. So,
But only a D3, thankfully.
only a D3.
D3. 2. That's one Inceptor gone.
Awesome.
Blah.
Actually, let me measure the range real quick.
Ooh. Uh-oh. What you thinking?
This thing's also going to attempt to cast Smite
Okay.
into them. He was going to do it to them, but he can just shoot them.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
Looking at a 5.
5. Ooh.
And we got a 6 that time.
Yep. So D6.
D6.
Ooh.
2.
That's another Inceptor gone.
Yes.
That'll be this guy.
All right.
Oh no. Things are not looking great for them.
And that's going to put us on a shooting phase.
Yep. Eldar Shoosting.
Yeah. And we're going to start with the Hemlock Wraithfighter.
Okay.
He is going to be firing his heavy D-Scythe.
Oh no.
Assault D3.
Who's he firing at?
2 times. He's going to be firing at your
The last Hell Blaster.
last Hell Blaster there.
Okay. That's gonna be.
That's going to be 6 shots.
Alright, so that's 6 auto hits, right?
6 auto hits.
Okay. AP.
It's got a wound first, but it's AP -4, strength 10.
Okay.
So what is he wounding on?
You're wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s.
He's dead. Alright. So
So
with
all
him
one.
dead, he is going to hopefully get to shoot due to the Primaris Ancient. And he does not.
Nope.
Okay. So he's just gone. And that gives you first blood and a kill point.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Cool.
Currently stands 2-0 Eldar.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to attempt to shoot at him.
Okay. Shooting my poor Primaris Ancient.
Shooting your Primaris Ancient.
Okay.
He's going to be firing his Star Cannons,
Okay.
which are heavy 2.
Yep.
So that's 4 shots.
Yep.
He is going to be hitting on 3s.
Okay. Ooh.
4 hits.
4 hits.
Strength 6, AP -1 or
Okay.
-3.
So that is going to be wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep. Okay. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP -3, and that's 3 damage.
Okay. So it's going to be 6. 2 6-ups. None. He's gone. He's super gone. He gets to roll for himself, though. 4 up. He gets it. He's going to fire his auto bolt rifle into the Wraith Fighter. All right. So with the Primaris Ancient firing his last shots possible into the Wraith Fighter, which is hard to hit. So he's going to be hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. He hits. And then, what's that thing's toughness?
Toughness 8.
Toughness is 8. So he's
No. Toughness 6. Sorry.
Toughness 6. Yep. So toughness 6. He's wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s due to the lieutenant. That's a 5. So he wounds. AP is -1.
Okay, so looking at a 4-up save.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay. Damage is 1. So it loses 1 wound.
Down to 11.
11 wounds remaining. All right. On to the rest of your shooting phase.
Yes. We're going to keep going with the Wraithknight.
Oh, okay.
He's now going to fire his Sun Cannon.
Yep.
And he's going to fire it...
Oh, and that's another kill point for you.
Fire it on this guy.
All right. So he's firing it at the intercessors.
Yes, and it's heavy 2d6.
Heavy 2d6. Ouch.
So let's see how many shots we get.
Yep.
5 shots. He's going to be hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay. Oh, that's average.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's average. That's how that
I don't like
works.
seeing 2 1s.
Yeah.
Strength 6.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Nope, only 1 wound. Do you want to spend your last command point on it?
No.
Okay.
It's AP -3 and it's D3 wounds.
Okay.
Or D3 damage.
AP -3, so I need a 6 up to resist it. Yep. Nope. D3. If you roll up 1. All right. So, this guy will be down to 1 wound.
All right. So that's gonna be
Onto your charge phase.
Yeah.
All right. Onto your charge phase. Any charges to declare?
Yep. He's in charge.
Okay. Who is he charging? Is he charging the intercessors?
He's gonna charge this guy right here.
Oh, charge the intercessors.
He only needs 3 inches.
All right.
So anything but double 1s here.
Yep. And he made it.
Yep.
All right, so you have up to 7 inches to go.
Just put him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Wobbly model syndrome.
Yeah.
There it is. All right. Do I want to charge the Wraithknight?
Do you? Well, do you?
Probably
Do
not,
you
'cause he doesn't
wanna?
get that many attacks.
Okay.
And I think he can only go. Yeah, he couldn't even make it. Oh, well, a 12 would make it into him.
Okay.
But he's not gonna.
All right. Sounds
He's
good to
gonna
me.
Stay back for right now.
Standing up. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
So, Farseer Skyrunner.
Yep. He attacks first, followed by your dire dudes.
Yeah. 2 attacks.
2 attacks. What's he hitting on?
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
2
Ooh,
hits.
2 hits.
Strength 3.
All right. Wounding on 5s.
Okay.
Nope. No wounds.
No wounds. Yeah.
Okay. And now your dire dudes.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Wounding on 5s.
5s. Come on, come on. All right, 1 wound. Okay. Hey, I like this so far.
I think it's AP -1.
AP -1.
Nope.
All right, no AP. So, he's looking for a 3 up. He makes it. He's totally fine. Now he gets to fight back. He is going to swing at your boss man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he is going to be hitting on 3s. 3s.
2 hits.
2 hits. Your toughness?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. All right. AP nothing.
Save. Got him.
Oh, both of them. All right. And at the end of Eldar, turn 2.
2-2.
Ooh, this is an eventful game. He has to make a leadership test. Hopefully he doesn't roll a 6. Oh, a 5. And he's fine. All right. Now we're going to be moving on to Space Wolves, turn 2. On to Space Wolves, turn 2. Going on to my movement phase. This group of intercessors is going to start moving. Maybe grooving with some energy. Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 doop, boop. Because we want to take you to Funky Town. And also the lieutenant's going to move, because he's already here. And it makes this whole thing easy. Okay. And then the captain's going to move. He only moves 5 inches, though. Because we want to hurt this thing, at least. And then, because we're dumb, we're really stupid today. This is what we're doing. Seems suicidal, but suicide's the name of the game here. Move there. He's gonna move over to this crate. That's the lieutenant there, but you know, he might as well be part of the unit. We just want to get shots on the Wraithknight before we do something dumb. And then...
You're gonna try to charge the Wraithknight, are you?
Yeah. Yes, I am. And then, boss man here, he's going to fly on out. He's got that 10-inch fly. He's actually going to fly back. Almost enough to find himself in cover, but not quite. So he's going to land right there. All right, and then we're going to move on to the shooting phase. We're going to start here with the intercessors firing at the, what's that again? That's a Wraith Fighter. So they're going to get 2, 4, 6, 8 die. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s because of the lieutenant, or because of the Wolf Lord. No 1s, but a couple 3s. All right, that thing's toughness.
It is toughness 6.
Toughness.
Looking at this thing, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Toughness 6. So I'm going to be wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s because of the lieutenant. No 1s again. So only 1 wound, and
Okay.
their bolt rifles are AP -1.
AP -1?
Yep.
So 4+ save.
4+. Fails it. Okay.
Another wound.
Down to 10.
10.
All right. LT is going to be firing his auto bolt. Yeah, master-crafted auto bolt rifle into it. This is Assault 2, hitting on 4s because of hard to hit. Wounding on... yeah, well, not wounding yet, but re-rolling 1s. All right, hits. Hits twice. This is Strength 4, so still wounding on 5s, still re-rolling 1s. Didn't get anything. Okay. Finally, the Wolf Lord in his Gravis armor is going to be firing his Bolt Storm Gauntlet. It's Pistol 3. He is going to be hitting on 3s, though.
Was that hard to hit?
Yes, because he's got 2 up normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's really good at his job. All right, so he hits 2 hits. Strength 4, so wounding on 5s once again with re-rolling 1s because of his lieutenant buddy. Re-rolling this 1, the other one failed. Oh, that's 1 wound. This is AP not.
So 3 up save.
Yep.
Got it.
Got it. All right. The Inceptor is going to be firing into the Farseer with his Assault Bolters. He is hitting on 3s. Okay. He doesn't get to reroll 1s, unfortunately. So 4 hits. He's going to be wounding on 3s. Your toughness 4. Okay. Strength 5. Oof. Only 2 wounds.
AP?
AP's 1. So you're going to use your 4-up invuln.
Yep. Well, I'd have a 4-up cover save too.
Oh, that's true.
So 4-up armor.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's 4-up. Yep. Fail these. I need you to fail them. And you do.
I'm going to spend my last command point, though.
Okay.
And I'm going to reroll one of them.
All right. I need you to fail it again. Come on. Fail it again. Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Down to 1 wound. Okay. Then over here, the intercessors, not inceptors, are going to be firing into the Wraithknight. All right. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 die. 8, 9, 10. Yep. Okay. They're going to be hitting on 3s. Okay. They don't get to reroll 1s because they don't have a Wolf Lord with them. All right. So that's 4 hits. Or excuse me, 5 hits. Wounding on... Toughness 8. So wounding on 6s. That's 1 wound. AP.
2 wounds. There's 2 6s there.
Oh, there's 2 6s. Oh, going blind, I swear. All right. So, AP -1.
Okay, so looking at 2 4-up saves.
Mm-hmm. It passes them both. All right. And now for LT with his mastercrafted auto bolt rifle. Hitting on 3s, rerolling nothing. Misses 1, hits 1. Wounding on 6s, rerolling 1s. Nothing. All right. On to my charge phase. Inceptor can't charge anything because he bailed out of melee. These guys can't charge anything because that thing's flying. And, well, these guys, I'm going to declare first with the intercessors. They're going to charge the Wraithknight. Overwatch there?
Yeah. Yeah. He is going to overwatch. I guess we'll overwatch with the sun cannon.
Okay.
So 2d6
Yep.
shots.
2d6 shots.
4 shots.
4 shots. Hitting on 6s.
No hits.
No hits. All right. And your other gats?
And the other ones are just heavy 2, so that's 4 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, nothing.
Nothing. All right. So, also, the lieutenant is also going to be charging him. So, Overwatch on him as well.
Alright. Heavy 2d6 again. That's 12 shots.
Oh, okay. I'll wait till you gather your die. Hitting on 6s, my poor lieutenant.
Couple 6s there.
Yep, couple 6s.
2 6s.
Yep.
And that is strength 6.
Yep. He is toughness 4, so you're wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep. Uh-oh.
2 wounds, and that's -3.
Yep, so 6-up saves. No, double fails.
And that is D3 wounds.
Yep.
So that is 4 wounds.
Okay, he's down to 1 wound.
And now for the sun cannons.
Yep.
So it's heavy 2.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, star cannons.
Okay. Ugh.
Hitting on 6s.
Yep.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay. That's a wound.
AP -3.
6 up. No.
Nope. And that's just 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, so he is dead. And stand by. And so that brings him up to 5 kill points already.
5 victory.
5 victory points, yes. And he only has 5 victory points on the table. And I only have 1 Inceptor left here. So as soon as he dies, it would be actually impossible for me to come back. Like, there's literally not enough victory points left on the table at that point. So, with that, we're going to call it an Eldar victory. Epic Handshake.
Epic handshake.
Or we should have our own thing, but you know. So good game, sir.
Thank you.
Good
sir.
game. That is an Eldar victory for sure. The post game. So why were you saying that charging the Wraithknight would be a bad idea? Besides the fact that Overwatch is a broken mechanic.
So he's got Unstoppable Revenant.
Right.
So if you charge into him,
Yeah.
next turn I can drop back,
Yes.
fire all of my guns into your unit,
Yep.
and then charge again.
Okay. I mean, that's fine because them getting shot and then charged next turn was going to happen anyway.
Right.
So yeah, I guess charging just comes down to Overwatch again. All right.
Yeah.
So anything else? What else do you think is important?
I honestly thought I was gonna get like just wiped. I didn't know what you were bringing when I made this list.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
just,
obviously.
like started collecting Eldar recently, so this was, and this is also my first game of 8th edition.
Right. So with your first, how do you like 8th edition so far?
I like it.
Yeah.
I definitely like it. There's a few things that have changed up and whatnot, but for the most part, it's definitely pretty solid.
Yeah.
A bit less confusing, I'd say, than 7th edition was.
Yeah, it's really straightforward and definitely simple. It's really simple to teach and really simple to play. With the biggest thing, just making sure you know like your overlapping auras and special rules.
Yeah.
I am completely underwhelmed. Not overwhelmed, not even just whelmed. By the Primaris Marines. I think that, I don't know, they need something. Like the ability to take more of them in a unit, right? Especially the Inceptors. The Inceptors, they look so good on paper, but the fact that there's only 3 models really fucks them hard.
I don't know, what's their point cost?
Their point cost, let me pull up my list here. So the Inceptors are 225 points or 8 power level.
For 3 models.
For 3 models. Granted, they are toughness 5 and 2 wounds, so they're kind of tough, but...
That's not terrible. But and the fact that, I mean, they do get 18 shots at full strength.
Right.
I think that primarily they're better off being used just kind of to skirt around the table and just shoot at things.
Yeah.
Getting into melee with them may not be the best idea.
Yeah. I think they're really good for meleeing already weakened units, maybe. Because that, just hitting them with a couple mortal wounds. But again, you only get, at max, 3 die for that. So that means most of the time you're not going to get it, because it happens on a D6. Or it happens on 6 on a D6.
What's the mortal wound? What are you talking about?
So with the Inceptors, when they finish a charge move within an inch of an enemy unit, you roll a 6, and then they get a mortal wound.
And I actually forgot about the the Dire Avengers don't have it, but some of the units that I have, they can ignore just mortal wounds on a 6. So there's things like that that are helpful.
Yeah, those aren't all over the place though.
They
seem pretty Eldar specific.
3 of my units that I've taken.
Yeah. So the only thing that I think really works out of the Dark Imperium box are the Hellblasters.
And
the Primaris Ancient.
I knew that coming into this.
Yeah.
And that's why I targeted them early on.
Yeah.
Hellblasters are super, super good.
Yeah, it's such
if you're playing Space Marines at all and you don't have some, go out and get some.
Yeah, the Dark Imperium box, well, it's worth it for just the Inceptor models, right? Because they are gorgeous. They are probably some of my favorite models in the range.
I'm buying his
so far, right? 1 second.
Right.
The Arbiter was also saying that they have to. They're pretty good at. The Dark Imperium box is also good if you want to sell off some Death Guard things, but we haven't tried those on the table yet, so I'm not sure you want to sell them off. You might want to keep them. Heck, if you're Chaos, you might want to buy them to keep them yourself. So, I kind of like I also really like the model.
Yeah, the models are really nice.
For pretty much all of these guys. But if you're playing Space Marines, you have the only thing that you can't really... Yeah, there's no special rules that are coming out of there except for the Primaris Ancient that you can't get elsewhere. And I'm pretty sure that there will be other chapter-specific Ancients later. Because
this is all being done too without like the codexes yet, so we haven't.
Yeah, there are no not the specific codices, just the indexes.
Right. So who knows what kind of changes are going to be coming in those and whatnot? There could be rule improvements and such. And different special rules that get added in. You never know.
Yeah, I mean maybe the Inceptors will be even better though. Another thing I have to try is getting like a Wolf Lord with a jump pack, so he can actually land back in whatever land with them to give them re-rolling, or Logan Grimnar just teleporting in with them so that they get re-rolls on their to-hits. Yeah. That could be pretty rad. So anyway, that's it for this edition of 8th edition 40k Batreps. So like it if you do, comment if you want, hit that subscribe button, and you too can live in your mom's basement. Say bye, Nick.
See ya.